Parents for Gender Equality project had supported the Gender Affairs Unit and, or by extension, the Ministry of Health, Wellness and Social Services to strengthen capacity to support gender equality and equity in Dominica and social inclusion. So in 2024, we implemented several family model bills to do with domestic violence, child protection, maintenance, and through CUSO support, we were able to increase awareness of what those bills mean for the average community person, the average Dominican, the average woman and girl, and by right expand their protection under these laws. So women and girls are disproportionately affected by gender-based violence, specifically domestic violence in Dominica. So through CUSO, we were able to support through three main areas. One, an internal gender-based violence protocol, which standardizes the care and support that we provide as a unit. Two, legislative advocacy. So the domestic violence law, which was updated in 2024, we were able to go through it and put it into manageable bites for the public so that they could understand what the law means for them and what it means, what rights they have under the law. And CUSO also supported the training of police officers so that they could understand their new duty under the domestic violence law. We were able to put together and establish a formal gender-based violence protocol for persons within our department and our overall ministry that provides a step-by-step case management protocol on how we support survivors. So care is more accessible, it's more standardized, it's more transparent, and victims of gender-based violence can get the help that they need.
CUSO helped us, and we were able to run the helpline for 3 months with their funding, and the significant thing was that they also helped us to raise the issues with other stakeholders. So we had big stakeholder meetings at the end to report back on our monitoring evaluation, how it had all worked, and it really made an influence for change.
In my experience, knowing that there's someone else on the other side of a WhatsApp line or a phone line that you can call and ask for help is very reliable, and I appreciated it. I'm very thankful for it because I suffered for years. I didn't have anywhere to go to. My family was not that to say they could help me to move on because they are not financially stable. So when I heard of Lifeline, I tried them, and when I called Miss Tina, she told me how many children I have. I tell her, well, I have 5 children.
Well, the helpline provides a WhatsApp connection out of hours because many women need help out of hours and the government services all close at 4 o'clock and it's hard to get them on WhatsApp anyway. So we do a WhatsApp service from 4 in the afternoon till 10 at night and weekends and holidays. So we increased access for women and girls to help services. And we act as a signpost to all the different things that are available and also as an open door for services that are available out of hours.
This project really focuses not on just men and women, but also on marginalized communities, civil society, faith-based organizations. So in the past year, we had trainings done. In fact, we developed a gender toolkit so that we can include gender in all aspects of planning. So we look at it from a budgeting point of view, we looked at it from a business point of view, we looked at it from a resource point of view. So we had this gender specialist who developed a really wonderful toolkit which we have shared with agencies, government departments, that is going to help them to bring gender at the forefront of the planning and the action plan. Community groups, for example, we met with a group at one of the villages in Dominica, which is women who are into fishing, into the fish industry. And we gave them new recipes that they can use. We also gave them how to manage their monies in terms of accounting, bookkeeping. So the project has not just focused on just women alone. In the group, for example, in the fishing village, men were involved. One of the main challenges I think the project has learned to address and mitigate is the shifting of people's mind that gender is a male or female thing. No, it's about a societal involvement. So what it has done, it has given an opportunity for organizations and for the common man to understand gender in a perspective of what is my role as an agent that gender shouldn't be something that is a standalone thing. It's something, it's a concept that includes everybody at every level.
Hi, my name is Angela Bain, and I worked on the Blueprints project as a gender advisor with Dominica's Bureau of Gender Affairs. In this role, I contributed to a range of legal, policy, and monitoring and evaluation initiatives. I developed a toolkit for the government outlining the rationale and steps needed to establish an independent family court in Dominica. I also supported the review and update of the national gender policy. In addition, I delivered a training for social workers, which taught them how to prepare affidavits for their clients. And I also created materials for police and the public about new domestic violence legislation, which summarized their corresponding roles and responsibilities. Finally, I helped design and implement a new case management system for the Bureau, which introduced standardized forms and helped improve efficiency and consistency. Overall, because the Bureau's work is often focused on urgent and frontline support for individuals in crisis undergoing domestic violence, my role helped create space for longer-term planning and structural improvements that will help support their work going forward.
From Dominica, we would like to thank CUSO International and the donor agency, Donor Government Canada, Global Affairs Canada, for supporting Dominica as we move towards social inclusion, gender equality, and equity. Thank you.
Well, we say thank you to CUSO, to Global Affairs Canada, and to all these organisations that have helped us to make a difference for women and girls in Dominica.
The blueprint has been quite effective in how we are doing things in Dominica, how we are moving forward, and how we are entering into the 22nd century.
I'm very grateful for CUSO and the job that they are doing with Lifeline Ministries.
It has broadened our mind. It has made us see it in a more wide concept rather than in a more myopic concept. That's one of the things that I think this project has done.